Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to another edition of Baking with Jeanette and Tracy. So I hope you like the countdown and the intro, and easy peasy lemon squeezy recipe tonight. Whatever, Trevor. I bet that's Johnny. I'm Jad. How are you? So yeah, that easy that anybody can do it, basically. So I'm just going to post the link in. As I always say, it's for Tracy only, so unless you're baking with me. Hang on, what's my name? My tongue. So yeah, I still don't know how to pin that. Anyway, that's the link for Tracy anyway. Who's joining me tonight on the baking live stream. Yeah, there's like 3 dots at the side, and I thought, well, if I click on that, it might pin the StreamYard thing, but it don't. It just says block user or whatever. I don't know. Still don't know how to do it.
No, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah. So you'll have to do a little bit of research, Mr. P. So I've just put the link in for Tracy. It's another dry ingredients, wet ingredients one. Mix 2 together. Hey presto, you've got donuts. So I'm just gonna.
Ishy bashy boshy.
Yeah, simple as that. Easy peasy and lemon squeezy. And if you've got the right equipment, yeah, I've got these silicon donut things. I did use these. I made some the other day. Turned out perfectly. Now I am sort of going to. Tracy's here now. Well. Anyway, so I am going to deviate away from the recipe slightly. I'm not going to put icing on them. I've got these candy melt things. So in essence, they're just chocolate buttons, what you melt. And I'm going to dip the donuts in that and just put some yeah, not just yet though.
No.
Hey up, Jeanette.
Hey up.
Hello.
Right, she's a tiny bit behind, getting all her ingredients together.
All right, okay.
I picked her up a little bit later than I should have done. My fault.
Uh-oh.
But she has all the ingredients, so everything's fine.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just gonna nip Keena out. I'm gonna go take Keena out of the way now to bed.
Okie then.
So I'll be in the chat.
Okie.
She'll take camera in a minute when she's ready.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just getting this caster sugar in.
Yeah.
The caster sugar I've got to do. Everything else is there.
Right.
But yeah, for me.
Right, enjoy the show. I'll be watching. You ready to take camera then?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull my pants up.
What we're going to say? I forgot now.
Right, come on.
Come here. Come on, then.
So yeah, I did make these other day and turned out fine. I did. It does say at recipe it makes 10, but I got 12 out of mine. So basically, when I made up other day, I did 6 white chocolate and 6 milk chocolate. Put some hundreds and thousands on top of them. A lot easier than messing about with icing. So it's just a case of melting your chocolate, dipping them in, and Bob's your uncle. So yeah, so that's basically it.
Oh God! 76 grand a cow. share it together.
Still finishing my coffee off. Hey?
Well, Steve on wicked. Blubble, wobble, bobble.
what we were going to say? I don't know. I you know, me waking forget halfway through.
Hey, Jeanette.
What?
Me and Keena are going to put your channel on in Caravan, Ray, and eat some popcorn. That's how awesomely entertaining you are.
Me and Keena's going to watch in Caravan. He says I've even got my popcorn. Look.
You need this ball, have I mixed it?
Oh dear.
I've got some more.
So glad you're doing this. Remember, I made them with
Upstairs, I'm
the
using, so you've definitely got that.
with the machine.
Well,
So
see you in a
this is
bit,
the
Jeanette.
thing. Yeah, see you later, Johnny. I've got both silicone ones and I've got metal donut pans. Now I prefer these silicone ones. Tracy's got exactly the same ones. They're a lot easier.
Johnny, will you stop shouting?
And if you think about it, baked donuts are a lot healthier than fried or whatever. They're a lot easier. They're a lot healthier. So, you know what's not to like about them. But the recipe is a Dr. Oetker one. So obviously all the ingredients is Dr. Oetker. But obviously I ain't used, you know. And I haven't greased my things with vegetable oil. Oh, pardon me. I've done it with the old butter. Wakey said didn't assemble the bike today. But this is the thing. It's been doing all sorts here. Hailstoning, snowing, raining. Sun's been out. It's hiya, Steve. I've missed you, lady. Oh, bless you. But anyway, so just let me know when you're ready, Tracy, and we'll start. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put both my trays of donuts in at the same time. I'm going to put one lot in, and then I'm going to put another lot in. So, you know, it just works out simpler that, you know, that way. And I've got a jug ready for my batter, because I used a jug to put my batter in my donut molds other day, and it worked a treat. It didn't go all over. I don't put vegetable on mine either. Prefer a nice fragrant talc. I don't know. So a lot of people swear by greasing the tins and whatever with oil, but I don't. I prefer to grease them with butter. Just a preference, really.
Yeah, she's only got about 7 blocks.
Yeah, but it's not that. I find. Oh, bless you, Kate. Thank you very much. Much love to you in the stream. Thank you very much, Kate. So, can we double dip? No. Hey up, Steve. They're that easy. You'd be able to make them. As long as you've got the right equipment. Me and Tracy, I've got like, I don't know, it's about 3 or 4 of these silicone ones. I have got a metal one, but I can't get on with it. So, yeah, I still prefer these silicone. So I'll tell you why. Yeah. See these things in the middle? With the metal ones, they're a lot lower. And I found that they're like went over. With these, they're a lot easier to get out, with these being quite, you know, tall. Yeah. So, yeah, right, we're going to start now.
Yeah, I'm ready for Jeanette.
Just yeah. The old mixing bowl. They're off of Amazon, Kate. I think they're about £6 or £7 for 3. I think you get 2 orange ones and a pink one. They're like, Am I right, Tracy? Because I gave you link,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
I?
yeah. Johnny got me yeah, two.
Yeah.
Pink one and orange one.
There's a set of 3, and I think they're about £7 or £8. Well worth it, Kate. I've bought the metal ones, and I couldn't get on with them, and I've gone back to. So yeah, they were off Amazon. So right, we're going to make a start. So you want 150 grams. Oh, hang on a minute, it might help if I put my thing down and you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, so obviously, can you see all right? Yeah. But what about the chocolate? So yeah, so there's 150 grams of plain flour there. And into this, oh, sugar. That's something fell. Next extent, that's a sugar. And into this, you want a teaspoon of baking powder. Oh. And to this, you also need 115 grams of caster sugar. So it's sort of, and I've got my spatula. So we're going to stir that all together now. So that's your flour, your baking powder, and your caster sugar. Yeah, because I said sugar and he thought I was going to say S-H-I-T. So yeah.
Go on, you can double dip, it's okay, I won't tell anyone.
The professionals at work. So yeah. So that's all that mixed together. So you put that aside now. And go on to the next bit. So in here, we've got 125 mils of milk. Hiya, Kate, how are you? We've got 2 cakes in again. So yeah, so in this jug, we've got 125 mils of milk. So basically, into this, you need two eggs. So that's 2 eggs going in there. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. Can you see? So yeah, that's a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Yeah. Kate's United. And also to this mix, you need 25 grams of lightly salted butter, melted. So that's the butter. Oh, I'm trying to. So yeah, so that goes in there as well. So that's 25 grams of melted butter. Chris has already put my oven on, so it's 180 degrees centigrade or 350 degrees Fahrenheit or gas mark 4. So yeah, for a change. So yeah, we just we're just going to whisk these up. So yeah, so Kate's United.
They'll probably lose anyway.
So yeah, so just to think, there's 2 eggs, 125 mils of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 25 grams of lightly salted butter melted. Shirts for days on the wall. So yeah, right, back to the bowl. Now it's just a case of adding the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients.
I'm not repeating that. You heard it all too well. Wakey.
Like sweet Jesus, it's cold in this caravan. Oh dear. So now, who are Kate's United and what do we want? Goals. So yeah, so now we just whisk this up and make a batter. So yeah, it's as simple as that, guys. That's your batter. Look, it should be like a runny batter. Just double checking and making sure that that it's all mixed together. No lumps and bumps. Hey, hi Ian, how are you? So yeah, so now I've got an empty jug and it does say spoon the batter into each tin to fill about 3/4 full. You may find it easy to transfer the batter to a jug and pour it in. That's what I did other day. And so yeah, so basically all I'm doing now, transferring the batter into said jug. Oh, Ian's just got in from work. But the thing is, Kate, these are so quick and easy to do. Obviously, we it being a Dr. Oetker recipe, it says icing, but I've got some what they call candy melts. Oh, sugar.
She told me to look for something totally different.
I didn't.
Why I can't find them?
Don't look empty from this angle. What?
No idea. Thought she riddles that bloke.
Yeah, I think he was saying it didn't look empty. So yeah, so right. So now I've just wiped that because I've spilt a little bit. So I'm just wiping my mat. So yeah, I'm just trying to get camera angle right so we can see actually.
Tracy panicked on her own, Jeanette.
Tracy panicked. Why? Why did you panic, Tracy?
Because we've been out today, me and Keena, to town and stuff. This earlier on in the daytime.
Oh, you were panicking because you didn't think you were going to get back in time.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's as easy.
I said to Johnny, so what time are you going to pick me up then? So there's no rushes, love. I'll pick you up at 7. So I went, oh, okay, then, not realising what tonight we're all about, even though I know about it anyway, because I had all ingredients in to bake with you. Tina's just
Yeah.
waffled my head all day. And I didn't even
Okay. Yeah, see you later, Ian.
So,
It does say on the recipe that I find it a lot easier pouring with these in with a jug.
that's what I've done. I've copied G, I've put it in a jug.
Trust weight. And that's without even looking. So yeah, if you, I do recommend you pour it into a jug. It's a lot easier to fill up the donut trays. Oh, I've dribbled some down. Weren't me. See, I knew it were you, Wakey. We aren't even looking.
You're always working.
Yeah.
Even if it works, it's fault. Still his fault.
See, the only problem is if you spoon the mixture in, you're getting it all up place. But with a jug, it's as easy as lemon squeezy. You know when they say them that does protest too much, don't you? Well, that's Wakey.
Oh, it's working. It always is.
Yeah. I didn't even have to have a look. When you read it out, I knew who'd said it. See, I know you better than you know yourself, Wakey, nowadays. So yeah, it does say it only makes 10, but I've managed to get 12 out on both occasions. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this one a bit more in these as well, because I've actually still got some left in the jug. Only put one tray in at a time, baby, because and don't forget they won't go in on top shelf. So yeah, I'm just going to get me.
It's been on about 10 minutes already, Wakey.
Hurry up, Pixie, get that oven ready. We always put it on before we start. That's one thing that we always do at a time, Wakey. We always put oven on.
There's no point in asking her what gas mark it is because it's always full.
And basically, the first tip with baking is you never put baked goods in a cold oven. You've always got to put it ahead of time and warm it up.
It's snowing yet.
So there you have it, no waste whatsoever. And we've managed to get 2 lots out of it, so that's 12 donuts. So did you get sunshine? Yeah, it was like hailstoning, raining, snowing, sunshine. And then to start again, hailstone, snow, sunshine. You know, we've had the lot today. So are you going to put first lot in there, Sweet Pea? Did you bring them?
What?
There were 2 rack things in there.
Yeah, you put them somewhere.
I put them on top where all ingredients.
Yeah, you picked
yeah, they're here. I'm sure I'm losing my marbles.
Losing?
That's one of the first things he handed me when he bought me ingredients in.
They went a long time ago.
Yeah, went a bit. So yeah.
How long do the steams for, Jeanette? 10 minutes?
20.
Oh, 20.
Yeah, they go in for 20 minutes. I can tell you, Trace. Hang on a minute.
Come on.
Yes.
Stop.
Right.
Ready?
Yep. When I made them other day, I put them in for 20 minutes. They were done perfect.
Right.
Hold
Susan's messaged me again.
on. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh dear. But anyway, what you putting on your Tracy?
Chocolate like you.
Well, I bought these. Well, they can't called candy melts, but in essence, all they are is chocolate buttons. Now, I bought them like probably a month and a half ago, and I said I've never used them. So I said to Chris, I know, I'll use them tonight. I don't think the orange. In fact, do you want to try it? I'll let Guinea Pig try one.
I'm just gonna melt some chocolate
Now,
like you said, because I think Keena prefer chocolate than icing.
Yeah, us too.
So
but yeah,
white chocolate and milk chocolate.
They're not orange flavoured. Just stop nicking them, you. So yeah, so we're using these on assumption that they were orange flavoured, but they're not. They're just orange colour. But anyway, they'll look nice.
Yeah.
When I made up for the day, I split. I did 6 white chocolate ones, and I did 6 milk chocolate ones.
All right.
So basically, I did like 6 and 6, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Johnny's freezing because he's got his shorts on. Oh dear. And you got a blanket to cover your knees up with, Johnny?
He's in caravan. Time to put heating on. Put heating on.
Oh dear. But yeah, I did find other day because I did them like I put 6 in, and when they were done, I put another 6 in. They don't bake evenly or as well, you know. Can I put it? Because I like to put them on top shelf, and basically, you know, they only seem to bake properly on top shelf.
Right.
And yeah, I left them in for the full 20 minutes all the day. They were perfect.
Come here. We'll just put in that next.
What do you like the background? I thought, well, it's a baking live stream, so I've put the background that suits the live stream of donuts and cupcakes. I'm trying to watch the live stream. My brother decides to disturb me. I'm like, excuse me, I am watching the.
Tell him to do what I've done.
He says he covered his hand. He covered his brother's hand, his mouth with his hand. So yes, so I downloaded this background. I thought, well, it's very hard because it's like cupcakes and donuts, and it's very up for the baking live stream. So I hope you like it anyway. But well, you'll be able to tell Keena the Doughnuts that we're making the unicorn bars next week. So I've got my blue ice in. I've basically got everything for it. So you know how we were talking about the Yorkshire ginger parkin biscuits, and I basically searched oatmeal, right, because it says you make them with oatmeal. Well, in essence, it's porridge oat, but it says not fine, but medium oats. Now, there's sort of no in between. There's either porridge oats where you get big bits, or there's ready bread. Now, I'm undecided which to use.
Move, buddy. We're not tripping over you.
So, you know, I'd like people's input on what they think I ought to use. Oh, Wakey said ready break. So yeah, but you know, there's either ready break, which is like very fine oats, or there's like I've got oats anyway, but it don't call for like full
In there. Get in.
yeah. So anyway, I looked and there's either ready break or rolled oats. So yeah, so I wondered what people thought I ought to use. But I'll get some ready break. Get it in pound shop. But you see, the thing is, the recipe calls for medium oats. Well, there ain't no like in between. It's either ready break or proper oats. So it's a case of, you know, well, what do we use then? So yeah, I think I might use ready break.
Yeah.
But it's like got other things in it. It's got mixed spice. It's got, I think, nutmeg, cinnamon. You know, it's a very sort of spicy biscuit, and I thought it was very apt when I saw it. Keener's asleep and he's under covers. Yeah, if he stops typing, you'll know he's fell asleep as well. So yeah, I sort of, you know, I wanted people's input on what they think I ought to use, and I think I will use ready break. Don't use Quaker about as much as an Egyptian mummy.
Unicorn bar thing you're making.
But the thing is, I like ready break. So even though I'm buying it specifically for these biscuits, it's not but to waste because I like ready break. Now, porridge oats, Chris likes porridge oats, but I'm not too keen on them. I'd some have ready break. He says I hadn't had any tea, I'm starving. What's to come in, sweetheart? So yeah, so they'll be in the next few weeks, and the Yorkshire ginger parkin biscuits, not cookies, the biscuits. But yeah, put a twist on it and use butterscotch flavour. Oh, there's an idea, Wakey.
He talks sense sometimes.
But the thing is, it's packed full of like it's got cinnamon, nutmeg, and mixed spice in it as well. So I'll let's have a look. You mean the liquid form of butterscotch flavouring? But yeah, it's not a parkin, it's actually a biscuit, not a cookie, a biscuit. So we're going to be making them in next few weeks. We're going to be making unicorn bars next week. Then add lemon drizzle. Yeah, you don't do that on a parkin. But yeah, it does say that they come out really like crunchy, like a ginger nut, if you know what I mean. But obviously they've got all the spices and everything in them, and so I'll have to look into that. The butterscotch flavoured ready break. Well, I looked on Asda, and the only ones they've got is chocolate one and the original. So I'll have to get Chris to keep an eye out and see if he can find some Wakey. But yeah, I didn't even know they did a butterscotch flavoured ready break. But I did look on Asda, and I typed oatmeal in, and it come up with like Quaker oats and porridge oats, and only other one were ready break, so they sort of not know.
You can get
Happy
golden
medium,
syrup,
if you know what I
can't you?
mean. Oh yeah, and the only two flavours they've got in is chocolate and original flavoured ready bread. So so yeah. I'll just get one of me my thingamajigs ready. Yeah, one of me. I'm behind bars. Let me out, I'm behind bars. Whereabouts do they keep the buttermilk in Asda? Just as you go down like butter aisle and cream aisle, and yeah, that's an idea, Wakey. Make it with buttermilk and add it to original Quaker Oats. Yeah. But did you know that you can make your own buttermilk? So yeah. But yeah, that is a good idea, Wakey. You do have your uses. So yeah, some buttermilk and make the like the porridge oats with yeah. I'll have to look into it. Leave that one with me. So yeah, so it's like sort of as you go first aisle, it's like got your frozen, well, not frozen meats, your fresh meats, like chicken and beef and whatever, and your bacon and God knows what else. And then there's like your butters, your yogurts and things like that. So one is glad to be of service. Oh, it's talking all posh now.
No.
But yeah, I'll look into the first option to get actually the butterscotch flavoured ready bread before all else fails. Same as you say, you can add buttermilk to the porridge oats, can't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, so yeah, we're making unicorn bars next week. Lordy-daw. So yeah, so I've been promising Tracy and Keena that we're going to make these unicorn bars, because in essence it's like these like sprinkly things in a tray. It's like a tray bait with sprinkles in the actual cake mix, and then you put like a blue icing on top and put some more sprinkles on it basically. But I've got unicorn sprinkles anyway. So that's no detriment. So that'll be another one, you know, basically simple, you know, simple enough to make. So yeah, I'll just put this other side, baby, so it's sort of like one in, one out. It's only 20 minutes. Yeah. But it's a case of I didn't want to put them all in together, because if you put one on top shelf and then one on shelf below it, the bottom lot seem to cook a lot quicker than the top bit, if you know what I mean. So basically I wanted to so they all bake evenly. So so yeah, so that's another one that I printed out yesterday was snickerdoodle cupcakes. It's basically like a cinnamony type of cupcakes with cinnamony flavoured buttercream, basically. That's the only way I can describe it. But yeah, because you get snickerdoodles biscuits, you can get snickerdoodles tray bake, and I thought cupcakes, they, you know, we haven't done any cupcakes in a few weeks, so I thought, you know, once we've done the unicorn bars and we've done the Yorkshire Parky biscuits, we can then go on to cupcakes of some sort. So welcome to the 10 viewers. Come in and say something. But yeah, these are like a copycat version of what you can buy in Asda and Tesco's and whatever. So yeah, me and Tracy have both opted not to go for the icing. I'm just going to get Chris to melt them buttons and dip the that's the thing as well.
Well,
I need some greaseproof paper. Couldn't think on it then. Hi, Kath. How are you?
I don't get lost.
Hey, Kath.
This sucks. What's that, Wakey? I bet they don't do it anymore. Just have to have a look.
Pretty bright.
Can't even find my own live stream on here.
Product is now called smooth porridge. A porridge popular.
It's what?
Now once again popular.
Oh.
The brand was purchased by Weetabix in June 1990.
It says discontinued banana butterscotch. The only I told you Asda were the only ones they got were original and chocolate, because it's they only 2 flavors to do now. It says discontinued is banana flavor, butterscotch, strawberry, butter, golden syrup, gingerbread, toffee, seriously oaty, and honey. There you go. So
no longer in production.
Yeah. So basically, they don't do it anymore. So we might have to go with plan B then, Wakey, and get some buttermilk and put it in with the fridge.
Oh well.
So yeah, so it's a bit of a bummer in it, but hey ho. We've got.
Yeah, I bet if you made it yourself, that was it. The others that are out of stock that don't do anymore.
No, it's ready break. Still do ready break,
yeah.
but they only do chocolate and original.
Well, I bet if you made it yourself and stuck it in a box with the Jeanette soap on it, you'd sell millions.
So yeah, so we've just got just under 2 minutes for first lot. But yeah, so this is the recipe I printed out. As you can see, like they've got like bright blue icing, but we've sort of touch on it, and we're just melting some chocolate and dipping the donuts in the chocolate. But obviously, hey,
that what you did with other ones?
Yeah, them that I made it weekend. That's what I said. It made 12. It says on recipe it only makes 10, but I managed to squeeze 12 out of it, and I made 6 white chocolate and I made 6 milk chocolate.
I thought Tracy were eating one then, rolling a paper.
but yeah, I've had these candy melt things for ages.
When do you want them melting, by the way?
Well, whenever you get them out the oven. But yeah, I was under the assumption that they were orange flavour, but they're not. They're just a plain flavour. They're just coloured orange.
Is it going in that bowl or just
yeah?
Put it in
No, it's all right in that. Put a drop of beetroot juice in the chocolate. That will turn it blue. No, thank you, Wakey. Okie dokie then. Johnny says he's going to send me them links. Yeah, that's fine, because one of the recipes that I did yesterday, that you download it as a PDF file, and then you click on print, and yeah, So yeah, so that's not a problem. Basically, when you print it out, it'll come up here. When you print it out, it comes up with a preview. So, but yeah, one of the recipes that I did yesterday, that came up as a PDF file, and all I did was download a PDF file and
Get your tray ready.
I've got it.
Oh.
So yeah, so Chris is just gonna can you bring me another spatula while?
No.
Yeah, but anyway, same as I say, it don't really matter, you know. They're just gonna look nice because they're orange. But I was under assumption, when being orange, that they were like orange flavored. But I've tried one and Chris has tried one, and they've got just chocolate flavored, not, you know, they're not orange flavored. Drop them on there then. Not quite literally.
Ha! I'll just put them on there like that.
Yeah.
That's hot. Careful.
I know.
Right, you got your timer ready?
So this is first lot art thing. I'm going to let them cool down a bit. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, they're well cooked. I'm just going to let them cool down a bit, because I find as well, if you let them cool down a bit, they come out of the good for you, Johnny. Prefer it to prunes. So yeah, so I find well that no, one of them
Steel ones.
Yeah, either little or not steel ones. Then with one of them spatulas that I use. But yeah, I find if you let them cool down a bit, I mean, we've got no rush because no, one of these type of spatulas. This should be a little one in drawer. Oh, call on with thumb. But yeah, I find that if you let them cool, I mean, they don't have to be 100% cooled down, but I do find that if you let them, will you bring a tea towel in as well, please? That yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to slide this off here onto there, because with it being a metal tray, it does still, because the tray is warm, it carries on cooking. Reminds me of those packets of ice gems. But yeah, that is sort of the donuts. They do look a bit like the ice gems, but yeah, let them cool down a bit. Seem a lot easier to get at a tray if you let them cool down a bit. And this is another reason why I like to use butter as well, because I find that if you use oil, it gives them that like oil flavour. So yeah, so that's them melted. Look a nice colour orange. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but yeah, a nice shade of orange. So let's have a. You see, with this, with these silicone ones, it's just a case of they pop out. So a lot easier to remove as well than And another thing, if we're taking them out at mould, they cool down a lot quicker as well. I find. But you see, all I used on these moulds was
just tipped mine upside down. They come straight out.
yeah. There you go. That's first lot out anyway. Just waiting for others to. So as you can see, yeah, they are a bit lopsided, but it's just our debate really. So yeah, I'm gonna let them cool down a bit because Wake is going dip them. No, not yet. Oh dear. So yeah, you know, I mean, if you bothered, because you see, if you look on underside, there's like a hump on that one. But if you're that bothered about it, just trim it off with a, you know, with a knife. But it's no detriment, you know. So I'll put them a bit further back so you can see them. They've come out lovely. They have. So yeah. I think any longer than 20 minutes and they probably burn, but you can see like they're a little bit brown on top. But once you've called that one Quasimodo, oh dear. But yeah, you know, if you're bothered about it, like, you know, coming out like that and sort of being a bit lopsided, you can always cut it off with a knife anyway. But I mean, my theory is that, you know, they all go down the same mould, so it don't matter what shape or size they are. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're taking them out at mould and everything. They're going to cool down a hell of a lot quicker than leaving them on tray and leaving them in mould. Oh, so yeah, I'll just put my camera up. Tell Tracy that the school meals vouchers came 2 weeks worth.
You are.
That's what he's just said. He says, tell Tracy that the school meals vouchers came 2 weeks worth.
All right.
But you see, this is the thing, and this is what I can't understand. Yeah, I know Callum's not at school; he's in college. But we haven't had notes since about July.
You should have got some because a friend of mine where I've just been today,
he's entitled to free school meals.
Yeah, so you should have got. You should get it.
Greaseproof paper. That's what I wanted, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
And there's 2 pair of scissors over there. But it's like this, Johnny. It's better than a poking eye with a mucky stick. You know what I mean? Yeah, you've got to spend them at Morrison's, but it's better than not at all. You know, and it's like through this whole thing, we've still had to feed Callum, and you know where he's like, he's 6 foot odd. You know, he can eat his heart to arse and home. Check your junk files, Jeanette. That's where my links end up. What am I looking for? Email or... I'll have to have a look, Johnny. But yeah, we ain't had no... Because see, what they used to do, the college actually used to put the money in my bank account. Now, when they broke up for summer holidays... when he broke up for summer holidays, after then we never had no. We haven't had no since. So yeah, I'll have to check them, Johnny.
You have to look it up, Jeanette, love, yeah, because you should get some.
It's either that, or I'll have to ring.
Got some for he's at college as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or ring Castle up and just saying, well, I ain't had notes since broke up for 6 weeks summer holidays. After that, I've had nothing.
Yeah, you're entitled to
it, I mean, I'll look at it this way. Yeah, you've got to spend them in a certain place, but that's no detriment because it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? It's better than, a poking eye. So yeah, it's one of them things where, it just stopped. Feeding batches you can choose. They are from school. Oh. Warburton's wrapper, like real people use. What? So yeah, I'm just keep stirring this chocolate because I don't want it to set too much. I'm just going to wait while Chris gets me some. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put greaseproof paper underneath this thing, and then when I sprinkle sprinkles on it, they're not going to go all out shant. There's 2 pair of scissors in here, isn't there? Yeah, there's a green pair and a black pair. I know. In that thing over there.
Nothing over there.
Yeah. No, I want thing. You're looking at them in front on you.
What's the thing?
Oh, Gordon Bennett.
Him
and Callum are exactly the same unless it jumps out and bites them on the nose.
It's the same thing. And I'm like, well, what's somebody think when it's at home?
That's it. I don't want to go out too overboard. It's only to put underneath here so it catches all sprinkles.
I don't think the hot will stay on here either. What did you want? Just one?
Just the one.
Got it.
Yeah. Ooh. The donuts are sliding off.
Those are the donuts.
So send pics on Facebook to show you what they look like. Okie dokie then, Johnny. So yeah, the codes are valid for months. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start showing you, because other ones has only got about 8 minutes, so it'll save time. So yeah, so all I do, I'll just put them to one side, and I'll show you what I do. Now, here's the chocolate, right? So all you do, I mean, you no need to coat them in anything. That side, just dip them in the chocolate, give them a good old twist round.
What cows are these?
And that's one. School meals. So yeah, so there's no need to put anything on them if you put them in chocolate. Just give them a swirl round.
I've got some chocolate here.
That's 2. That's number 3. Tracy.
Oh.
Microwave. Melting a chocolate.
More chocolate.
So anyway, that's the first lot that are done. And all it needs now is I've got these what's called rainbow sprinkles. Just grab a few in between your fingers. This is white greaseproof paper.
My first lot, I just did the milk chocolate for first lot.
Yeah.
And then I've got some white chocolate as well for the next lot that comes out. But then I've got these chocolate dots.
Yeah. I mean, it don't really matter what you put on top, but I thought to make them look a bit like them that you buy in thing, I'll do sprinkles.
Yeah. Well, I thought for him to get eaten, I'll just put some on top, but I know what Keeda likes. Should be straight for chocolate drops. Saying that though, she does like donuts.
But it's like a healthier version of donuts. I mean, you're not frying them, you're baking them, aren't you, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they're not 100% healthy, but it's better than... And they're as good as any what you can buy out at supermarket. And same as I say, well, why buy them out at supermarket when you can make them yourself? That's my philosophy. No, you're not taste testing. You've got to let chocolate set first.
With you, I used to always buy out donuts and apple pies, all, you know, from Morrison's.
Oh, yeah.
But since I've been doing it on my own, I find it a lot cheaper, probably, and you know what you're putting in it, don't you? Your own ingredients.
Yeah, exactly. You know what you're eating. You know that.
And it says how many carbs in one?
I don't know. Let me just finish this off, Johnny, and then I'll have a look. Because sometimes the
just check me for donut.
But they are better for you than the fried ones. It don't say, Johnny. Sometimes it does say. Hey, guess where registered offices is? Dr. Oetker.
Right.
Thorpe Park, Leeds, West Yorkshire.
Oh, there you go.
Hi, Asgard, how are you?
Jack.
You delivered to Canada. So yeah, the registered office is in. Yeah, I'll just show you a bit closer. That's the first 6 I've done.
I think that's how it's spelled you.
It's HUGH.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So that's the first lot. Orange candy melts. Hi, Gordo. I'm waiting for Owen Simpson to show his face. Yeah. So yeah, we you know, we've got about a minute and a half. It says nom nom looks tasty, Jeanette Pickering. Yeah, these are baked donuts, Hugh. These are a lot healthier than fried ones. I've got some candy melts, orange candy melts, and basically dipped. I mean, the recipe, I always put the recipe in the description, but obviously it's a Dr. Oetker recipe, and they do icing. Well, I prefer chocolate top ones. It's got to get past me first. God. So yeah, so I've that's the first lot done. Yeah, just temperature there and show you a close up with the. So that's the first lot. The others have got about 44. Oh, I nearly lost one then. It was sliding.
That was good.
Oh dear. See, the idea about this greaseproof paper is it catches all bits and then you're not sort of picking them out everywhere. And you just put straight in bin like that. And ready for the next lot. So yeah. You know. Yeah. There's method in my madness sometimes. There you go. I'll give the yellow dumpling a slap if he comes anyway. I come, you're saying your donuts.
Well, you know the rules. You'll bake them and I'll eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rules are the chocolate. Really.
But yeah, I did make them at weekend, and I did what Tracy did, and I put I did half a dozen white ones and half a dozen milk chocolate ones, but I've got these these candy melt things. And I thought to myself,
Can I set that off now?
yeah. It says if you wrote like Sheffield United, it shouldn't be much of a problem, fix it. But yeah, I were under the assumption because the orange, I thought they were orange flavoured, but obviously not. Me? What? Oh,
No.
guess.
Gordo.
No.
Wake it.
Bake
it. There's no point trying to don't wind me up, mate, because I know the crap anyway, lad. So don't worry about that.
Me.
But oh yes, very nice.
You see them, Jeanette?
Yeah, they look nice.
Ooh. When's she making yours then, Tracy?
So these are short.
Doing them now with you?
Yeah.
Let's get the second one out now. What's next?
Not that it's greedy or anything.
So I've got 24.
No, I've made 12, and yeah. I know it.
Tracy's made 12.
Oh dear. But yeah, it's like yeah, it's like how you can adapt any recipe. I much prefer dipping them in. Yeah, thank you very much, Amjad. He says the donuts look amazing, ladies. The thing is, it all depends on what you like. I mean, some people like dipped in ice, in icing. I've always preferred them dipped in chocolate. I'll tell you what they taste like. Johnny's on guard, Pixie. Stealth mode. Yeah, right. I'll not tell you that I were awake till about 5 o'clock this morning because somebody, from the minute he got in bed, was snoring like a warthog all night. I kept poking him. I kept elbowing him, and he'd shut up for about 2 minutes, and then he'd be back,
But he's noisy.
Yeah.
He snores.
You know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh dear. Hey up. I nearly covered him with a pillow last night, Wakey. Anyone asks, you can actually get keto donuts. I'll send you a recipe that I've got, Johnny, while I'm waiting for these to cool down. I have actually got a keto friendly donut.
Oh, that'd be nice, yeah.
I'll send this to Johnny and prove to him that you can have keto friendly donuts, because somebody asked me about them and I looked them up, and yeah. Keto donuts. There you go. So is the second one.
What's the second one?
Oh. So yeah, just to prove to you, Johnny, that they do keto donuts. I'm going to send you a recipe. So I'm just going to send this recipe to Johnny just to prove that there is keto donuts. So I've sent them to Johnny.
But I tried these about when you snows. Sweet gets in, you can even take them out of the box if you're feeling kind. Second donut I'm going to eat.
So yeah.
Don't get your ideas work here.
I hope if I put out in a sock, it's going to be a 10-ton weight.
No, I'm not
yeah.
now. I've left work.
Be a different flour. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll go right. It makes 12 mini donuts. It says 2 large eggs, almond milk, apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of melted ghee or butter if not paleo, granulated monk fruit sweetener, superfine blanched almond flour, coconut flour, xanthium gum, ground cinnamon, baking powder, baking soda, blah de blah de blah. Topping of choices: cinnamon sugar coating or chocolate glaze. 2 ounces of no sugar dark chocolate and a teaspoon of coconut oil melted. So yeah, it's basically one of them.
Flour then, Johnny.
You can modify it. Yeah, it's like you can modify it, and I'm just going to take these out now. You know, I've sent Johnny recipe anyway, so if he did want a keto friendly donut, I think it's almond flour or something like that. But you know, if you're feeling guilty about having a normal donut, you know, just to let you know that there is keto friendly donuts out there. But I mean, I look at it this way, Johnny. The amount of weight you've lost, one's not going to hurt you, but just be careful, don't have more than one. Otherwise, you'll be getting stomach cramps and God knows what else.
I told him there's no harm in having a taster. Because he does a lot of workout.
I mean, one's not going to hurt you, you know what I mean? It's going to be all right just having one. I'll put that spoon and whatever in there, and I need it to stir that chocolate again. But you don't want, you know, I'm going to keep stirring this chocolate because it's one of them things that it soon sets. And it's starting to set a bit now. Baby, will you, I don't know whether to tell you to put it into microwave because it's like setting round edges. Put it in microwave for 10 seconds because it's starting to.
Do it too early.
Yeah, well. Will you pass me that iron brew off there as well? Yep, the cup here.
Plate collector, cup collector.
It is. It seems a lot of force. I'm not being funny, but the keto donuts. It seems a lot of force and a lot of extra ingredients when you can have one of these and just enjoy it. You know what I mean? And as long as like don't go overboard. And where's my spoon?
You didn't have it.
I did. I put it here.
I'm going to say you didn't have it in the bowl.
I'm just going to put thing down again. I've got another one with look. It's got on. Wakey says while he's up, he may as well make you coffee.
Well, it's an after water one, I'm afraid, my dear.
I'll let you pour me some more. It makes you dry. So yeah, so I'm just.
Yes, we're running low on supplies. Well, pass me a glass then. Where's it? Iron Brew. Is it that, Lauren?
Yeah. So yeah, so this is the second lot that I'm dunking in the chocolate. I think I've just put right amount of chocolate in here.
Taste.
But what he does, Wakey, as well, as soon as I've shut the live stream down, that's the first thing he does anyway, make a coffee. So, and it made me one just before I went live. So I don't like to have too much because I'd be running to the toilet. I mean, there's been times and to Tracy when we always like to have a bit of a natter after the stream. I've said, sorry, Tracy, I've got to go. Need toilet.
See you later.
Oh dear. When you can't hold it.
You know you need to be
you know, even it'd be even worse if we hadn't got downstairs toilet. It's like lately as well with my knee, I have to get up half an hour before I want to eat, so I can get there without weighing myself.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So yeah, I think I've just done enough chocolate here. There's not a deal left, for it that way. So yeah, I hope that's not too close for you. I'm just gonna sprinkle these again. I thought, well, we'll do something simple tonight. You know, build myself up gradually again. I mean, it's like they're not simple, but they, you know what I mean? They're nice, easy recipe, not a lot of ingredients, you know, and taste nice as well. Stanley, what? Wakey's put a link in again.
I'll have a look in a minute.
I think I just did right amount of sprinkles and all, because they sort of scraping bottom at barrel with them.
Let's have a look. Stadium something. Official name of Bell and what? The ultimate portable urinal.
Is
They
it?
just pour some crap away.
Is it a strapodictomy?
No, it's on YouTube.
Eh?
On YouTube, whatever it is. Portable urinal for tailgating in the sport.
Yeah, male one. Don't they do a female version?
Probably don't.
Oh dear. But you've got to think of it this way, Wakey. Yeah, when you've had kids, it does significantly cut the, you know, the way you can hold it. If that makes sense. You know, it's one of these things we all willing world. I mean, I'm at that age now where things ain't what they used to be. You know what I mean? I may as well use the rest of these up. There's only a few little scrags at bottom. And that's it, folks. May as well chuck that straight in. Oh, sugar.
$38.45. Study of gal portable urinal kit. This female portable urinal.
I'll sooner check my chances and make it toilet in time. I think we're better off just getting a pipe and a bucket whilst Jeanette is on here. Live. Yeah, right. Good luck with that one, dear.
Don't knock the bucket over.
Wakey says, you mean it twanged and never went by? Well, something like that. Oh dear, I'm not going to go into too much finer detail. It stretches and then it don't go back the same way as it were. It don't go back.
It's called a TV, Chris.
Oh dear. But you see, this is the thing, men don't understand. Just wiping my fingers. So I'm just going to move them over. That's them done. All done and decorated. Look. I don't know whether you can see them or not. I wished I'd have done like white chocolate and milk chocolate now, but hey ho, you don't know these things, do you?
I've done half an hour.
You know, they look nice, but you know, Ooh. Ooh.
There's some
Very
milk chocolate,
nice.
chocolate ones. She'll like them.
So yeah, you know, I mean, that's how easy it is to make. If anybody wants recipe, that's better now they are in focus. So I'll just put it down for Wakey's benefit. Look, that's mine. Yeah. Well, they look nice. The orange chocolate, you know what I mean? But I did make up other day, and you know, and I did same as what Tracy did, and I made 6 white chocolate ones and 6 milk chocolate ones. So yeah, so you know, if you want a donut pan, they've got them on Amazon. They're not all that dear. Chris says they look very nice, ladies. I'm looking forward to eating them all. Yeah, right.
Oh my.
No, they're not.
Oh yeah.
They look wicked. But yeah, I mean, I did make up other day, and very nice. I just thought I'd do something different for a change and use the what do you call them, candy melts or whatever you call them. I did think they were orange flavoured, but obviously not. They're just chocolate flavoured with an orange colour. So yeah, so all it's a matter of doing now. I mean, first what I did, come off in the pot as we speak, because you can see that they're setting. So yeah, all there is now is to just let them set for a little bit. So I'll just have a drink, and looks great, ladies. Been fun. Got to go. Nell doing the dance.
See you later, Wakey.
See you later, Wakey.
Bye, Wakey.
So, oh, pardon me. You know, if you want to make a sweet treat, this is the thing. They're not massive donuts. Don't get me wrong by any you know, what's it of the imagination. They're not massive, but thank you very much, Amjad. But yeah, the only thing I'll say is they're worth the time and the effort. Let's just say, you know, a lovely sweet treat. Well, when I say sweet treat, they're not all that sweet because there's only like just over 100 grams of sugar in them. So, you know, it's not, they're not overly sweet. But then you've got to take into account that you've put chocolate on top. So, but yeah, I'll never tire of making donuts. That's your breakfast sorted. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going. Mr. P can take that mint kitchen for me.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
So thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you for staying throughout the live stream. Thank you, Inquisitive Moments, for the £5 donation. And I'll see you tomorrow evening at the same time, 9 o'clock. And yeah, I'll see you then, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye for now.
Nice.
Bye, everybody.